Hello friends, and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're playing Moggwarts. This is a Goblin combo deck, which is utilizing Skirk Prospector and Putrid Goblin with first day of class in order to make an unbound amount of red mana. And once we have that mana, there are a couple different ways we can win. We can use Goblin Matron to find the one of Flamewave Invoker, and Invoker will finish the game with red mana. Pyromatics will also finish the game. For 40 mana, we can do 20 damage. And then we also have Makeshift Munitions, which is again going to allow us to sacrifice our Putrid Goblin over and over and over again, since the first day of class cancels out the -1/-1 for persist. We can use all that mana we gained through the Prospector to throw the Putrid Goblin at the opponent 20 times. One of the new cards that we have gotten access to with this deck is Deadly Dispute, so we've got more card draw available, and yeah, we're going to be able to use that to find our pieces. That's the intention. So we're running 4 Dispute, 4 Whisper, and 2 Faithless Looting, and we also have 2 Shred Memory, which could be used to find most of our combo. It doesn't find the Prospector or the Matron, but it does get Putrid Goblin, first day of class, Makeshift Munitions, Pyromatics, so it finds a lot. So I'm not a huge fan of this hand. We have the Putrid Goblins, but not much else. I mean, Knight's Whisper can find something, but I think that we mulligan this and look for more pieces. On the other hand, like, we're putting down Putrid Goblins, we just have these 2/2 persisty creatures, and that's going to buy us a lot of time. You're running Ichor Wellspring? Yeah, Ichor Wellspring looks pretty good, especially with the cannon. Oh, this is not going to be a good matchup. This is one of the hard ones. This is a really hard matchup. Ashina, 7 months. Fantastic. Thank you for the continued support. That is excellent. Should have kept the Knight's Whisper. Don't have the mana to be able to sacrifice the Chromatic Star to Deadly Dispute. And if I want to make the black mana, then Chromatic Star's in the graveyard and I can't sacrifice it. Opponent looks to be on Dimir Faeries. Yep. Alright, so swinging in with a Fairy, there's no Ninja because their mana's all tapped. We get another Chromatic Star. We play the Star, but then we don't have enough mana to dispute. Don't generally see Fairy Seer in the Delver deck. I think that, like, Seer is the Delver slot. Again, I could be wrong. Everyone gets to make their decks in their own way. Get a Prospector. And a Night's Whisper. So we've got black mana now. We can start casting our spells, but opponent is Brainstorm in the Faeries list, huh? That's interesting. Usually it's the Delver versions that run the Brainstorm, whereas the Dimir Faeries will look at Preordain and Ponder. Yeah, so this is interesting. It might be a list that our opponent is working on where they're playing a lot of one-drops. That would be cool too. So they've got all this untapped mana. They're going to be able to counter something. I think that, let's see here, we could play Matron here. Could just go for, like, Whisper. Okay. I like when they just let us draw cards. That's nice. The question is, do we play the Prospector this turn? Could also just Faithless Looting, get rid of a couple lands. That seems pretty decent. Okay, and yeah, they're using a Spellstutter Sprite on Faithless Looting. That is A-okay. Alright, I should play a little bit faster. This deck takes a while once it's comboing. You got a lot of clicks to get through. Well, still no ninja, so they're holding up all that mana to interact with us. We have the win in hand. The problem is their interaction, right? Counterspell, yep. So I think we just play Goblin Matron now. Okay, go get another Putrid Goblin. You think Matron for a second Prospector? I mean, we need another Putrid to go off, right? Could just go get another Matron. That would have also been fine. Yeah, I understand that pretty well. There can be quite a bit of delay sometimes in between what's going on for me and what's going on with chat. Take a little while to get a message back. Alright, so they only have 2 mana up here. They can only counter 1 spell. Unless they have something like Dispel, then they could counter 2 spells. So let's see here. If we Knight's Whisper, we have 4 mana left, which is exactly enough to do the combo. They might have Snuff Out. Yep, that's true too. That does interact with our Prospector. Deadly Dispute adds a mana, which is pretty nice. Okay, so they let that resolve. Okay, so there's the counterspell. We're not dead yet. We could shred memory to go get another another Putrid Goblin. And then try again next turn. We could Prospector. Yeah, like Prospector doesn't do anything by itself right now. Go get another Putrid Goblin. Pass back. So if they have double ninja, they return the 2 sprites, that's 4, 5, 6. So we still don't die. I think we just take all the damage. No ninja. And then they slam Mountain, play Lightning Bolt. Wah! I still have so many cards in hand. Oh, Unearth is a decent card. I like that one. Yes, Unearth. Get the Prospector back. So if they have another counterspell, we lose. Alright, hold control, sacrifice, Putrid Goblin, persist on the stack, first day of class. Oh, they have the Snuff Out too? So I just don't do that then? I mean, does it really matter because they just kill the the creature, the Skirk Prospector, would snuff out whenever I sacrifice the Putrid Goblin anyway. Oh, okay, and then, well, the persist trigger would have still been on the stack, right? Oh, okay, maybe the bait works. I see what you're saying. Yeah, they try and just do it in response to the first day. Okay. I think I was supposed to actually just get rid of the. I was supposed to get rid of the Carnarium and hope we draw Prospector or Unearth, because we're not going to have the mana to introduction and continue to do things. So we should have just discarded this. Good try. Alright, so we bring in the 4 Pyroblast. And what do we take out here? Unfortunately, Krark-Clan does not hit creatures with flying, so it'll stay in the sideboard. If we had Elic Trickery, I would bring that in. One land, double Pyroblast, but not much else. We don't really go anywhere with this hand. Like, the Pyroblasts are nice, but what are we doing? We have one combo piece, a star, and a Duress. Our opponent's beginning with 7 cards. This is going to be a real uphill battle. Oh, well, whatever. What a pain. Alright, we'll get through this first match and then hopefully face something other than Dimir Faeries. We got 2 pieces of the combo. Okay, so here comes Ninja. Which means they cannot counter any of our spells this turn. Oh, nope. They got Island. They drew the land. Do we draw land? We don't. Double counterspell and a cast down. We're never winning this game. So it's going to take a while, but I mean, the hand has everything. But we might just be too slow. I definitely like seeing the black source here. We don't have double black yet, but it's definitely a good draw. Another matron. Okay, so we basically have everything we need. We just need the time to put it all together. Putrid Goblin. I think we're just going to play Dross. Play the bridge here. We could play the Prospector, but the Mirror might be the Mirror. So we could actually just be dead. Oh, we should have left Shred Memory up. I should have played this as well. I want the black mana. Anyway, if we get to our untap here, we should just win. But opponent has 4 mana, and we don't have any interaction, so they can win as well. Okay, so this is not the mirror. Krark-Clan Shaman. Ugh, as if they're wicked. They're having that main is a huge hassle. Feels like a slower version of Elves. I kind of like the play patterns of it, which is one of the reasons I pick it up. Um, I just really like to have like this kind of graveyard mana combo that's going on with in Pauper. And you know, we can just win out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere on turn 4. So I think we just play Matron, go get another Prospector. Yeah, Elves can still attack with all their dorks. We have to combo. I guess I could play like Putrid Goblin, and if they want to sacrifice 2 artifacts, I still get to keep my Goblin. They have to sacrifice like 3 artifacts to get rid of Goblin completely. Feel very rusty with this deck. Maybe I should have taken it through tournament practice first. Ah, what's the fun in that? Let's just jump in, you know? Alright, so they cast down the Putrid Goblin. Now Krark-Clan can wipe the entire board for 1. Ichor Wellspring. Easy trade. All right, so 1, 2, 3, Matron. I think we actually still have the combo next turn, but we have to find the last piece. But we're not under any pressure currently. We can just, like, hang back for a bit, you know? I kind of like just casting Night's Whisper here. Yeah, there's a lot of room to alter the deck for sure. Like we were talking about Goblin Sledder earlier. I mean, I do, but they have mana up here, so they could easily interact with our combo by hitting us with like a lightning bolt or something. So since we're not under any pressure, I thought, why not just draw a bunch of cards? Drawing cards is good. And there's another goblin that when it dies, you get a treasure. So that's been another one that's been quite common in these lists, so that you're able to find black mana with it. Another Deadly Dispute. So it looks like we're actually going to like discard a card here if we don't play something. Ah, Pilferer. Yep. We got a great hand. We don't need to Faithless Looting for anything. Just kind of waiting for them to tap their mana. Tap your mana. Or let me draw a Duress or something. Goblins and Pauper. How does it play? So we got a combo. Prospector, first day of class, Putrid Goblin. This is going to give us unbound red mana. And then we can use Makeshift Munitions to throw the Putrid Goblin at the opponent's face 20 times. Or however many times we need to. But in the meantime, I'm just going to attack with this Goblin Matron. We're under 0 pressure, and if they tap their mana to play a creature, we can combo. Take 1. Don't know that we want to use the Shred Memory. I guess we could flashback Looting. We have a lot of lands to discard. Another Prospector, so we have to play something else if we don't want to discard. I think we'll just play the Star, pass turn. We have the Treasure if we want to Deadly Dispute, and then we can sack the Star. And Makeshift Munitions means that Krark-Clan Shaman isn't a good answer for our combo anymore. Oh, that's interesting, Snake Eyes. I was not thinking about Distress. Because, you know, it's 2 mana, we can get it with Shred Memory. That's a good idea. I kind of like that. Oh no, they have green mana now. They can start playing creatures. They're going to outclass us with their big creatures. And they have 3 mana, so like they could absolutely have Cannonade ready to go. So if we try and go for our combo here, they can just sweep our board with Cannonade. But we would have the second Prospector, so I think that like we would kind of get them, in a sense. They try and interrupt the combo. Well, no, because hold on a second. This is a trigger, so they would do it when the Putrid Goblin is just a 1/1, and then that Goblin is gone. But we can go get another one with Shred Memory anyway. Alright, we'll go to combat first. Cast it down. Okay. Red, sacrifice it to itself. Play another one. First day. Okay, so, which one of you was it that suggested I cast First Day of Class as a bait? Because that was masterful. Stream Team 3000 coming through. Alright, so we make 20 mana. Or sorry, we make 13 mana. Make 13 mana, then kill them with Makeshift Munitions. Choose a target. You pay 1 mana. Sacrifice. Oh, that's... Okay, and then we'll... And save targets. Ooh, I like that. Always yield. Pay 1. Sacrifice. Oh, okay, and our opponent concedes. They got tired of waiting for all of our clicks. They can see the writing on the wall that we do have them dead. So, back to sideboard. So let's see here. We're playing against, looks like a Jund Wildfire deck. So, cast down could kill some big creatures. Abrade could actually, like, destroy their lands. Abrade seems okay. The thing is, how much do we want to bring in uh, against, just their creatures, Like, we're just trying to combo off here, and if they tap out to play boarding party, then we just win. Alright, so don't want Krark-Clan, don't want Pyroblast. Cast down is a maybe, Abrade is a maybe. So these are in the maybe column. I think we might want to keep the Pyromatics in this matchup. Because they're playing green, they will potentially have answers to enchantments. And they obviously have answers to creatures, so if we try and go off... I guess, like, Invoker is pretty safe. We just make all the mana, then put Invoker down, and it's just GG at that point. One more card. Alright. Let's try this. Don't think this hand is going to do it. Do not think we're going to get there with this one. Our opponent is also on the mulligan. We can keep this one. It has Night's Whisper. Alright, so let's see here. Keep the lands, keep the Whisper, probably get rid of either Pyromatics or Shred. Shred gets us one of our goblins, it gets us Pyromatics. I think we keep the Shred. It can get us this later, or it can get us the other piece that we're missing. Okay, well, good thing we got rid of Pyromatics, because we just drew one of our other win conditions. Alright, so we're at 7. We go to 6, go to 5, draw 2 to 7. Another Wellspring. I was really kind of hoping the opponent was going to pass there without playing a land. We got a Great Furnace. That's kind of interesting. It does give us 3 mana, so we could potentially Dispute and Star, which would put us back up to 8 cards, and we would have to discard a hand size. That's not good. I think we'll just play Carnarium and Munitions. This is a really nice win con for the deck. Being able to play it early, you can put it down on turn 2 or 3 before you're ready to combo. Opponent probably isn't going to interact with it. And then it's just there for when you need it. Alright, so they only have 2 mana, but we really are like a long way away from being able to combo. I think be a little bit easier to shred memory if we knew what we were looking for. Because we have a couple things we could go get. I guess, like, realistically, shred memory is for Putrid. We already have First Day, we have Makeshift. Oh, here comes Thorn of the Black Rose. So opponent is the Monarch. You're going to be able to draw an extra card every turn. But they only have 2 mana up, and we have the combo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we have enough to play First Day, Putrid Goblin Prospector. Then they have removal spell for Prospector. We could actually like attack in with a 3/3 Putrid Goblin. That's kind of cool. Let me think about this a little bit more. Okay, we're going to attack with the Goblin now. They have to block, and we just get our Goblin back. Okay. Okay. So they waited the requisite amount of time. Now, we can try and combo out here, and they kill the Prospector. We get 1 mana. What can we really do with it? Not too much. I think we still just got to go for it. Like, we used the First Day, so it's not getting any better. This is where they kill the Prospector. Okay, this gets a token. We'll use the Chromatic Star to get some black mana, and then we'll Deadly Dispute the Putrid Goblin. So we get a bunch of draws. Oh, Unearth. They're tapped out. We just unearth the Prospector and GG. Always yield. Always yield. Alright, we need 20 mana. You know, when you just draw the right cards off the top, seems easy, right? Hey, we won our match. GG's. This one's pretty close. We got most of the combo. Deadly Dispute's a little bit awkward. I would definitely prefer that to be Night's Whisper until, you know, I find out that the opponent is playing Burn. We're going to keep it. Evolving Wilds, definitely not Burn. Evolving Wilds usually means Dimir. Oh, there's the Night's Whispers. Get rid of a Deadly Dispute and maybe Pyromatics? I don't know, that could be pretty useful. Maybe I just get rid of both the Deadly Disputes because we can't really cast them and we just hold on to the Night's Whispers. Yep, it's Dimir again. Ah, they drew a Snuff out. What a hassle. Hassle and a half. Well, if they keep on tapping out, we're going to be able to do something. We'll just have to play through a Snuff out. Unfortunately, it is still very safe for the opponent to be tapping out right now. We need 4 mana to be able to win the game. Makeshift Munitions, so that goes over here. We've already had a win thing. What we need is Prospector. I guess I could play Munitions. If I play Night's Whisper, I have to discard to hand size. And we can just get this down through counter magic. Could also be good against Spellstutter Sprite. And now they can just hold up that mana, deal us 3 a turn, every turn. Scary. You know, Shred Memory might have been the right play here because that's just uncounterable. So we could have Transmute, they hold up all their mana for nothing, and then we get to go get first day of class. Okay, so opponent's using Lose Focus, one of the new cards from Modern Horizons 2. It's a pretty cool one, actually. You can replicate it for a blue mana, and it's a mini mana leak. So opponent only has a single blue mana up here, but they also have Snuff out. Okay, that quickens things. So the only interaction they have is Snuff out and Dispel. We are just not finding what we need. Okay, we got a Matron. So let's see here. We could unearth the Matron, get Prospector, play Prospector, play Swamp, Sacrifice, Matron, play Putrid Goblin. We have the combo in play, but we don't have any way to actually do the thing. Oh, that sucks. We just don't have enough mana. Because we don't have first day. Think we probably play the Matron. Play the Matron so we can block the Gurmag Angler. Go get Prospector. Oh, and they just use the Snuff out immediately. I guess if they have Ninja, we're dead. Okay, no, we go to 1. But they just have all their mana untapped? Scary. Oh, we just don't have enough mana. So we shred, Prospector, Putrid, and then we're 1 mana off. It's true, they only have 3 cards, but they only need 1 thing. And like I said, I just don't think I have enough mana. Is there any way for me to use Unearth? I have the Chromatic Star. I mean, yeah, I could Unearth the Matron, get a second Prospector, but like I still need to go get first day. Cost 1 mana less. I mean, we can put Matron in play. We still need to get a Putrid Goblin down. First day. And we're just out of mana again. So let's see here. We're bringing Pyroblast. Take out the looting. Oh yeah, super dead. We got a one land hand. Not too interested in this one. This one's better. We've got everything except for first day. We even have Duress and Pyroblast. Get an Unearth. Nice. Mana's a little bit awkward here if we want to play Putrid Goblin and hold up Pyroblast. Okay, this puts us to 6 and 5 and back up to 7. So that's good. Yeah, let's just Night's Whisper here, see what we draw, if we get to draw. Another Prospector. Alright, we got a Putrid Goblin in the graveyard where we can unearth it from. But we're still missing first day and a way to win. Deadly Dispute. Not great, not great. Doesn't seem like there's too much we can do this turn. We can unearth the Putrid Goblin, but to what end? I mean, I would like to get this Deadly Dispute to go off at some point. Yeah, we can Duress. Well, they don't have a lot there. We could unearth the Putrid, play Prospector. Yeah, Dispute can resolve here. We can get rid of the Prospector to do it. It would be ideal if they threw that Hydroblast at it and then we responded. Okay, they're going to brainstorm in response. So we no longer know the contents of their hand, but we're going to assume they keep Hydroblast. Alright, they did not find Spellstutter Sprite. Okay, I see how it is. They have the nicer Duress as well. Alright, so 3 to get to 11, that takes 4 hits. We're hitting for 4 to get to 20, that's 5 hits. Our clock is too slow. Oh, nice. Archive Duresses. We're losing this race. Oh, another Unearth? Oh, nothing to target. I guess we could cycle it. Speaking of cycling. Get another Unearth. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, we could sacrifice the Putrid Goblin a couple times and, like, use the Unearth, but... Okay, so they have Counterspell, Hydroblast, and Snuff Out. They have a lot of good cards. Yeah, Snuff Out for 4 mana gets them a little bit of time in the race. Takes my pressure off. And meanwhile, they're still coming in full throttle. Oh, Spell Stutter Sprite. What a jerk. I wanted to counter their Hydroblast with my Pyroblast, but they threw down Sprite? Hey, Kent. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I think this is just GG, honestly. We could try for one more turn, I guess. Maybe we could draw first day and then just win. Yep, we can try for one more draw. All the sprites. Sprites for days. What do they draw with Augur? It needs to be, like, really, really bad. Okay, they draw Preordain. Use it. So they could be down to one interaction. 1 point of interaction, which we have an answer for. Oh, the Spell Bomb, though? Ugh, that's bad. Alright, so they have 1 point of interaction, Hydroblast, plus Spell Bomb. Alright, let's see if we draw first day. Okay, we get another Pyroblast. So I don't think it's possible for us to do anything meaningful at this point. We Unearth, Matron doesn't do anything. Yeah, we just needed first day. We're out of this one. I don't like the double black mana, but we got the Chromatic Star, we got Putrid Goblin, First Day, Matron. Like, we have the combo in hand. We're going to keep it. It's just a little bit awkward if we can't find our red mana. Looks like Dimir again. I mean, it could be Is It. Night's Whisper is a really nice draw. Alright, we still haven't found our red land, but we can Deadly Dispute the Star, draw 2 more cards, and we get a treasure, which is red mana. Alright, they're going to counterspell the Deadly Dispute. Shame. But we do find a red source. Damn, the Snuff Out. I was just thinking, like, hey, if we draw Prospector here, we win the game. No, they have Snuff Out. Prospector, go. Yep, no blocks. If you want to make a ninja, you absolutely can. Yet another Prospector. It's interesting. We might actually be able to win here. The difficult piece is they have 2 points of interaction. So yeah, they just counter Prospector here. Could shred memory for something. It doesn't seem like shred's very good. I think we just Putrid Goblin pass. Get this down through counter magic. I guess I could have attacked there. It doesn't really matter though. We're not generally going to be able to win through combat damage. Alright, so they have a ninja. They get to put the sprite back to their hand. Which means they can sprite this Prospector, and they still have Snuff out. Let's see if they counter this. They don't. Oh wow, that resolved. Nice. I think we just pass, and then if they try to interact with us, we try and combo. Yeah, okay. So sacrifice Matron, make a mana, hold control, sacrifice Putrid Goblin, first day. Do you have Counterspell? Damn it! Another Snuff out. There's nothing really for it at this point. Kind of feels like that's a loss. And they're going to Echoing Decay it too. I think, yeah, I think that's it. I think that we had a pretty good shot there. But we've used all of our important resources in that fight. And the opponent is drawing extra cards every turn with Ninja, so we're just going to move on to the next game. Bring in Pyroblast. These Dimir matches are so hard. We'll keep this. We got most of the combo. Just missing a Putrid Goblin. And we're going to resolve this Prospector immediately. One of the things that we're fighting is Spellstutter Sprite, so this gets it underneath the Sprite. This has been a rough league, but I mean, like, we're hoping to dodge the most popular deck in the format, so it's going to be pretty rough when you're trying to do that. Evolving Wilds for Swamp, so they can snuff out. Yeah, I prefer my Faeries matchup when I'm playing Black Sack, or even better when I'm playing Wildfire. If you're looking for a deck that has a good matchup versus Dimir, go for Wildfire. If we had one more mana, we could Deadly Dispute this thing. That's so frustrating. I guess we could kill their Fairy Seer. And that will make their future Spellstutter sprites a little bit worse. Oh, come on. Another snuff out. Oh, and there's the Putrid Goblin. We had it all lined up. Blue Elemental Blast on Makeshift Munitions. Well. Oh, wow, they're going to start using removal spells on Putrid Goblin as well. I mean, that does half our clock. You that one spell. And 1/1 Putrid Goblin is just way, way worse than the 2/2. But opponent is down to 8, because they took 8 from their snuff out. Nice. I like that resolving. Now if we can get this Deadly Dispute to go off. I guess we should have cast Deadly Dispute in response to the Fairy Seer. Yeah, we definitely should have responded to the Fairy Seer there. Because now they can Spellstutter Sprite the Dispute. And we get punished. You gotta play good when you're playing against Adaptotera. Alright, so we have the combo, but unfortunately Putrid Goblin has a -1 token on it, so it is not going to work. It's Daedra. Hey, what's going on? So we could attack in with Putrid Goblin, kill one of their Faeries, because I'm pretty certain they would block it. Maybe not, maybe they'll just take the one. I mean, Putrid Goblin is basically as good in the graveyard or even better, but like, we got the Prospector, so putting it in the graveyard is easy. We would get mana out of that interaction. We could play the Prospector, which means they won't be able to spell stutter it later. It does open it up to removal, but, you know, they're going to have removal regardless. Whenever we try to combo, they'll have removal for it. No. Looks like a ninja. No. They're going to ninja their fairy. Story as old as time. Now they get to start drawing cards. Another first day. Thanks, deck. I'm just using this for the learn. We're going to go get Introduction to Prophecy here if this resolves. Oh, you played against the new Tron Storm deck. Yeah, I watched a video about that deck recently. Caleb Gannon has been playing it. Yeah, no kidding. The planet just found a new villain. Let's take the two worst things in Pauper and put them together. Oh, Unearth? We're close. If we could actually get these things to resolve, we would win the game. Should have started with the first day. First day was the, oh man, I'm just playing this all out of sequence. Okay. Top. Yeah, relay enables a lot. If you have the imagination to get it to work. Lose focus. Okay, that's a pretty good one. But we knew they're going to have some really good cards to interact with us. We're just hoping that the stumbling block here is mana. So play no land and pass the turn. Or, okay, yep, good. Start with Duress. Basically everything has to resolve here. Oh, we've already used Introduction to Prophecy. We might not be able to find our win con anyway. And they had the blue Elemental Blast as well. If we had more mana, we could keep going. But we only have 1 mana for first day of class, and then we can't go anywhere with it. So I guess we just have to pass here. Spell Bomb, yep, that's another way to interact with us. Two cards on top with that Preordain, and then they Preordain again. That's scary. Another Spell Bomb. Okay, so we are not comboing. That's all 4 first days. Yeah, as soon as we start to combo, they just crack a Spell Bomb. We're gonna concede here. Does the combo get infinite mana? Yes, or it gets unbound red mana. Here's something we can keep. Alright, I'm assuming that they're on burn, so I'm going to get rid of a Night's Whisper, and then I guess we'll get rid of an Unearth. Chromatic Star. Great Furnace. Alright, so we're not playing against burn. Artifact lands are for Deadly Dispute. So we can sacrifice them to draw cards. Okay, so we are playing against Affinity. It is not a mirror match. We could go Deadly Dispute Night's Whisper if we sacrifice a land. Don't know if that's worth it. Oh, there we go. We got the Chromatic Star to sacrifice a Deadly Dispute. That's much better. Alright, so we got one piece. Makeshift Munitions. But we're missing everything else. And opponent just put together their combo. So we are staring down the barrel of the gun here. Still nothing. Gonna need something to block the Tog at the very least. 1, 2, 3, so we can play the Matron, and that will allow us to block the Tog. And then we can unearth the Matron. Oh no, Disciple of the Vault? If they have a removal spell for Matron, we're toast. So if they get like Blast or whatever, we're just dead. They could just have Fling in hand. We are also just dead in that case too. It looks like they have Fling. Yep. I see your combo is faster than mine. Oh, hey there, Walker. Looting, unearth the matron, cast the dispel. Or sorry, not the dispel, the duress, take the fling. Alright, we're gonna want the cast down and the abrade. Get rid of the Pyromatics. It's not really going to deal with many of their creatures. I mean, it does hit the, what is that? They're 1/1. Is Duress going to be very good in this matchup? They're not going to have too many points of interaction. Now, whatever happens moving forward in the rest of this match, at least we did get to see this deck go off against the Jund Wildfire. We did get to do the thing, but for the most part, this league, it's been oppressive. Opponents have had the interaction they required. Been very difficult to get this combo to function today. Oh, they have Hydro? Yeah, that's true too. I don't feel like we go so far as to bring in Pyroblast, though. This hand has the stuff. It's got the stuff, it's got things. Gonna play out the Putrid Goblin here. We have another Putrid Goblin, plus we have Unearth. So putting the Goblin out means that we're going to require less mana when we actually go for the combo. We got Prospector, so we're only missing First Day. And Shred Memory gets us that. So we're 2 turns away from combo. Tap out. For me, oh yeah. Tap out. Oh no! That's a pain. Alright, so we get land. We have mana to go get First Day. We play Prospector. They kill our stuff. They lose their Frogmite and their Krark-Clan and a bunch of artifacts in order to do that, and then we get to unearth and set up and do it again. I'm just wondering if I expose the Prospector this turn. Because that's a mana that I won't have to spend on the turn I go off. And I'm pretty much expecting to have to unearth this thing anyway. Take the damage. And then they're just like, Gallblast times 3. Yeah, tap your mana. Tap your lands. Tap them. You know what it is? It's that this deck reminds me of Yawgmoth combo. We're sacrificing creatures, accruing value. We don't get to draw the cards, but we make mana instead. So I guess in that sense, it's a little bit more like Devoted Druid. Alright, so we play first day. They kill our stuff. They're probably just going to have, like, Hydroblast here. Okay, they're going to use Krark-Clan. I guess I'll make a red mana. I'm going to play another Putrid Goblin here. We run out of black mana, but we have Chromatic Star, we have Matron. So if we play this Putrid Goblin, then as long as they only have 1 point of interaction, I think we win. Okay. Oh no, they have another point of interaction? Ah! We just barely don't have enough mana. If we had 1 more mana, we could Matron and go get another Prospector. Alright, so we could Star. That doesn't really seem good. I think we just Matron. So close. So close. Can we race? We attack for 6, they attack for 6, they started, they win that race. We have more cards in hand, we get to play stuff afterwards. We need another first day, though. Now, they had what they needed. 3 points of interaction. Alright, so we can use this goblin here when it comes back as food for Deadly Dispute. Hey, Blind. Or maybe we'll just use the star. We can just use this as another blocker down the road. Yeah, that's fine. Hyzen01, thanks for the follow, friend. Another Night's Whisper. And Unearth. Well, that's not what we need. We could Night's Whisper, go to 10. See if we find First Day. If we find First Day and they have no interaction, we win. We don't. Okay. I think we just have to pass here. I guess we could unearth the Matron. Abrade. All right, that gets rid of the Enforcer. So we have time. Oh, they're going to Blue Elemental Blast the Abrade. Okay, well, getting Blue Elemental Blast out of their hand is definitely a good thing. Three mana left. We could unearth the Matron. Go get Putrid. Might just want to Deadly Dispute this Putrid Goblin on blocks. Prophetic Prism is a redraw for them. So they got two cards in hand. We don't know if they're any good, but if they have Galvblast, we have to block both. They've already used two blasts. I don't think they're going to have another two in hand. Night's Whisper, no First Day. Oh, there's a Tog. First Day? I'll get a Duress. They're empty-handed. I guess we start with a Night's Whisper. Try and find that First Day. Still can't find it. So let's see here. We use 3 mana introduction, and then I think we don't have enough. We got the treasures, so we probably still have enough mana. Bottom. Nope, we miss. Play another blocker. We need a bunch of blockers here. We have to block the Mirror Enforcer and the ATOG, I think. And just hope their last card is not Gallblast. And that we draw First Day. First Day. Hey, we drew it. Okay. So 3 mana, Shred for First Day, cast Putrid Goblin, and we should still have enough mana for Duress. Alright, let's just one more time work out the math. 3 mana, Shred Memory. 2 mana, First Day. 2 mana Putrid Goblin plus 1 mana for Duress. So we even have 1 mana extra. Because we can cast the First Day with mana from the Putrid Goblin. Yeah, we're going to Duress first. Perfect. Alright, we win. Okay. Yep. I mean, I just been looking for that First Day of class the entire time, so once we found it, which the Shred Memory, that's what it's there for, then yeah, Sylvan knew we were good to go off. So let's just resubmit. And this is the actually the last game, I believe. Yep. Last game of the stream. Obvious mulligan. Too bad, because, you know, it's really nice to see these two cards together, but no lands. Must mull. This hand is really not very good. It has 1 combo piece. Okay. We can work with this. It's super, super slow, but it's something we can deal with. How about a second league? Cannot do that today, my friend. I'm going to be having some lunch with my parents after the stream. It was my mom's birthday yesterday. So we're going out for some tasty food. Don't get to go out too often, so it's a nice thing to do once in a while. Thanks, Metamon. Thanks, Blind. Hey, Putrid Goblin, we're almost there. Okay, here's a Tog. We have Cast Down to take care of that. Oh, Shred Memory gets us First Day. So let's see here. If I spend the mana to cast down the Tog, next turn we have 4 mana, 3 of which is for Shred, and then 1, 2 for... So we actually have enough mana to transmute next turn and cast First Day. So we can hold up mana to... Oh, hold on, chat. That was the letter carrier my T got here, so that's always nice. I'm just wondering if we are supposed to, like, wait on the cast down, or if we're supposed to throw it out now. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we just wait on cast down. Now, there is also the question of, should we go for the combo next turn? If we're using cast down on the Tog here, we're not under much of a threat. Alright, now tap all your mana. Ah, that's not what I wanted to see. Krark-Clan Shaman. Ruining my day. Oh, there's first day of class. That's interesting. I'm just wondering if we can try and sneak this in right now. It'd be difficult. I think we probably just play Matron, go get another Prospector. Maybe Matron for Matron was the better line. Got to entice them to go off. Oh, they're tapped out. That's a good one. That's good for us. Aw, Darksteel Citadel. They have 1 mana of any color. Oh, another Putrid Goblin. So we just have the combo twice. That's nice. So I think you're supposed to... I mean, depending on what they have in hand, right? If they have Blue Elemental Blast, that changes everything. Yeah, they do. That's unfortunate. Transmute only is a sorcery. And they still have the Krark-Clan, so let's see here. We got first day. We make 1 mana, black mana, Putrid Goblin, and then we don't have enough for first day. Because, yeah, this is not resolved. We might just have to pass the turn and try and go for it next turn. What is next? Maybe a Tog? Okay, there's a Tog. Frogmite, they have 1 card left in hand, and Krark-Clan Shaman. I think that Krark-Clan is not going to be enough to interact with us, but if they have another point of interaction, I think they win. So let's see, we cast First Day, we cast Putrid Goblin, and we still have to find a way to win the game. So yeah, we might be able to put together Unbound Mana, but we still need something to do with it. Okay, they sacrifice their Wellspring to draw an extra card. They went up to 3 cards all of a sudden. Because of their Tog, sacking those Wellsprings. Thoughtcast, draw some more. 4 cards in hand. Not much on the way of mana, though. But that does give them a lot of shots at a point of interaction. Really think this is our last opportunity to go for it. I think if Eli Silva untaps, we're dead. Because they can just use Krark-Clan to wipe our board and then kill us with Tog. All right, what do we draw? What do we draw? Night's Whisper. Okay. Not bad. Gives us some extra draws. Let's look at our mana situation, though. We have 4, 5, 6. We got a bit of mana, so let's see here. We cast First Day, cast Putrid Goblin. We're basically out of black mana at that point, so we're going to have to use the Goblin Matron here as mana. Could probably just use the Putrid Goblin Sacrifice to make mana for First Day. It resolves. Alright, so we get Introduction of Prophecy. Right, and then Krark-Clan deals 1 damage, so we're still actually missing the Putrid Goblin itself now. Why did I think I had another Putrid Goblin? And we're out. Couldn't find the pieces. And they're going to be able to kill us with Tog. Tough league. Really enjoy the deck, but we had a really tough one on that one. Drink purple. Hey there, Chuck. Yeah, we only got 1 win against the Wildfire deck. Unfortunate. I assure you, this deck can win, but we had some really difficult matchups. Fighting against Dimir Faeries 3 times, really not the matchup we wanted to see. And Affinity with their Krark-Clan Shaman, that's a really good point of interaction. Being able to eliminate our Putrid Goblin and the Skirk Prospector for the price of just the Shaman and 1 other artifact. So it seems that people are still very ready to fight the Goblin combo. But I do think that it's absolutely a deck that is worth learning about, if nothing else, to be able to interact with your opponent when they are trying to combo it against you. Hey, GG's, Eli. Yeah, that was some really, really intense magic. I appreciate being able to, like, try and figure out all the different lines and then try and find, you know, some way to be able to combo through many different layers of interaction. But the Krark-Clan Shaman was very good. Had nothing besides the Krark-Clan, that was all you needed.